From Justice League Swag, and today I'm going to be doing a deck profile on Black Dragon of Demise, Death Tallica. And Tallica is actually the buddy this time for a spell that I'm running, so he's actually relevant to the deck nowadays. Starting out with the buddy monster, I need to SP this out. 1 Tallica at 4. Next up, Emissary of Ruin, Megiddo, Death Tallica at 4. The reason why is because you can play it over any deep monster, not just Tallica, so you could primarily like rush with another card or countercall them, as I'll show you later. Most of the time I end up charging this, but I just want it to be in the drop and try to remember where it is. 2 Baybard. I main deck 2 and side deck 2 because against any size 1 deck or like rush deck, it's pretty useless to just pop 1 card. Unless I have Emissary in my hand and I play it over after destroying the center, preferably. Then 2. Faceless Black Dragon Layface, because when he enters the field, he has a chance of destroying the monster on your opponent's side of the field, and he has double attack. So it's pretty good if I don't have Emissary or Tallica. And I'd side these out for 2 other Grey Bard if I was playing against a size 3 matchup. Then finally for size 3s, I'm running 3. What is it? Gargoyles? Yeah, pretty sure I butchered that. But literally, you do not want to play this card at all until you're ready to finish your opponents. Just because you put 6 damage on board instantly. And you can get it back on the field with Gate of Judgment. Well, Gate of Verdict. Yeah, it's Verdict in this one. Size 1s. Just 2 Brujeria, just because I want to get Gate, and otherwise, if I draw him, I'm just charging him. If he gets milled, then the Gate skill will let me gauge 1. So it helps out the deck a lot. Just 2 Befalgal, he dies. Both of us mill 2 cards and gain a life. It's good to keep me from dying so fast. Or to get my life back above 4 for a spell that I'm playing. Size 0s. 4. Caster of the Forbidden Technique, Valgarin. Ideally, you want to pay 2 to get out Galgarios for free, or pay 2 to drop a Grey Bard, then play Emissary over it. Ideally, I don't use his skill if I don't have to, or I use it if I'm trying to like break. But I'm only running 2 Abyss Symphony in this deck, so I don't use them as much. It's just if I'm tight on gauge. Then, last up for the size 0s, I'm running 4 Psy. If your opponent has 10 or more on drop, he removes a soul when he attacks, and both players mill 1 when he attacks. So it's pretty good. And when he's milled by the Gate or anything else, he's a deep as well as an executioner, so it's pretty good. Spell lineup. 4 Devil Stigma, avoids penetrate, gives gauge and a life. Darkness Dragon World decks suffer with that. 3 Deadly Boosts, only 3 because you can only cast it once per turn, and you lose all your gauge after casting it. 2 Abyss Symphony, just because I don't like Break as fast playing center, and I run 2 Devastator make up for it. 2 because you can actually get this off twice a game. Ideally, when you first call Tallica, if you do not want a buddy call, just in case you get another Tallica and another Devastator, so you could cast it again after buddy calling. Or Devil Stigma, or like that's why the size 2 guy is in there to give me a life if he dies. You just Devil Stigma and it boosts your life. 4 Drink on the Soul and Empower from the Blood. 4, this is to get Tallica, so it's like you can first turn Tallica with just an Excel in and charging it, or like milling it. So that's boom, Tallica. How the deck is designed, you're not supposed to rely on Tallica. Tallica is just to serve as a nullify for you. So Tallica will die. I'm running 4 Excel in, mills 5, you gauge 1. It's really good. running 3 Dark Energy, because Dark Energy with Tallica is always stupid broken. You cast it while they're attacking any of your monsters with Soul Guard, and you could just use Tallica's ability to keep it on the field afterwards for other attacks, and then you get like infinite counterattacks by just trying to keep it on the field. So pretty good, but dangerous to penetrate. 4, as I was saying before, Gate of Verdict Judgment. Ideally, this is in there just to help me mill the deck faster, and I could get back any Executioner that I want from the drop zone mid to late game. So that's really good with getting Gargoyles to finish my opponent off. Then I run 3 Hell Shield. These 2 are supposed to be Hell Shields, but I don't have them. You could also try this or Siding Inferno Rule. I just don't like using it because you have to have 20 more in drop, whereas Hell Shield gives you an alternative win condition by burning your opponent during their turn, and with Gate's ability to recycle it, it's pretty good. And Hell Shield gives you a gauge, which is really fucking useful. Then finally, Blood Dragon Cerami Bloody Operate. This is why I run Megiddo, because you can counter call Megiddo over top of Tallica or any other deep monster while you're in battle phase. So it lets you get off more attacks, speeds up the deck, and it also counts as like a defensive play. And then you can also counter call Tallica during your opponent's turn if they clear a monster in your center, which is really sick, and I actually made somebody scoop because of it. So that's it for the deck profile on Tallica. We'll have more deck profiles coming soon. Let me know what you think, and if you have any improvements that you've tried, not just suggestions that you can make. Please, I only want suggestions from people that have actually tried the deck. Thank you, and this is Justin from Justice League Swag signing off.